People just look at it and they're like, oh, it's a stupid TV show, but I don't look at it like it's a stupid TV show. Like, that literally formed my life, my childhood. It got me to enjoy a lot of things that I wouldn't have enjoyed if it wasn't for that show. That TV show kind of like made me who I am today. This video is going to be about how Hannah Montana affected my character and like affected my life. A lot of people are going to say it's not that deep. It's not that serious. You don't have to look at it that way. Everything is that deep. Everything is, yes, that serious. I take everything very seriously, very spiritually. Every single thing that we do in our life affects us, can affect our mental health, our emotional health, our physical health. That affects your spirit and your overall like body and mind. That being said, I wake up this morning and I go to make my breakfast as usual, and something possessed me to take a shot of apple cider vinegar, 2 ounces of apple cider vinegar on an empty stomach. I didn't know you were only supposed to take a tablespoon for reference. I did a full shot and I felt sick. Pretty much what I'm saying is it was a cue for me to like slow down this morning. So I got my laptop, stumbled upon this video that was about Hannah Montana's impact on the youth. Hannah Montana was actually playing live on the Disney Channel YouTube. We're playing like every single episode through every single season. And I was like, I haven't seen these episodes in years. It has been so long. I figured while I'm not feeling the hottest, like watch a little bit of this show. Lo and behold, 2 hours slipped away. A little bit into the first episode that I was watching, I felt like really emotional. Just like strong feeling of nostalgia come over me. I didn't have the best childhood growing up, and I feel like Hannah Montana was like for me to just kind of zone out of the reality that I was in as a child and live in a TV show with like other characters. And I felt like I was a part of this family. It's so weird. I can't even describe it. I had like an identity thing where I loved singing for a really long time, and that's what I wanted to do. Growing up, I used to have concerts at every single family event that we were at. Every single family event that we went to, I would put in the Hannah Montana disc in their DVD player, and I would have a concert and I would sing in front of like, I don't know, 20, 25, 30 family members. It just depended on the event. Like Christmas was a little bit bigger of a get together. Easter was a little bit of a smaller get together. You know what I mean? It was always Hannah Montana. I was always dressed like her. My hair was always done like her. I always acted like her. It seems like a little bit of an obsession, but I don't see it as an obsession. Like I said, I was kind of just trying to live that life to get away from the life that I was living as a child because I didn't have a good childhood. So me sitting there at the kitchen table this morning, just like watching all of that stuff really brought back a lot of memories. Feelings were coming back to me and I started getting teary-eyed, and it's kind of bittersweet. Montana was a big part of my life. I am 28 years old. I'm gonna be 29 this year. But in 2006, when the show just started, I mean, I was there. I was an avid watcher. I was an avid everything. I knew every single song, all the lyrics, every single note in the lyrics. I'm surprised I never learned an instrument, but it's because I loved singing and I was so into that for so long, and Hannah Montana inspired that. It ended up being a really beautiful thing for a long time. I had a best friend at the time, and sometimes I miss her. She was around and she loved Hannah Montana. Me and her used to just like dance around my room and like jump on the bed. And she would come over for sleepovers, and I remember listening to Hannah Montana and we would just have the time of our lives. There was even one time where she came over and I was acting like I had to tell her a secret, and I was pretending to be Hannah Montana. I was like, I'm secretly a pop star. And she was like running around the room trying to see if my hair was real. There's just so many memories that have been brought back by this whole like thing. It was a coping mechanism and escapism or something like that they call it. Obviously it wouldn't be healthy for me to do that now as an adult, but as a child it was okay. Seeing that it's been 20 years, it's 2026, Hannah Montana was released in 2006. It just brings a lot of like, yeah, it brings a lot of emotion because again, people think that it's just a TV show, but that TV show kind of like made me who I am today. It helped me through a lot of hard times in my life. Just really felt a need to speak on that. Thanks for watching. I will see you in my next video.